Hello. Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh, my goodness. Let's talk about the weirdness that is today. Like, what? I'll get to that in a second. First and foremost, I want to welcome the newest members of the Love Train. We have new Love Trainers from Northern California. We have also more in London in the UK. Welcome to you. We have also another new subscriber from Indonesia. So cool. This is like the third one, I think, this month from Bali. So welcome to all of you. If you're new here today, drop it a note and welcome to Weird Friday, at least Friday on this side of the globe. If you're on the other side of the globe, it's Weird Saturday for sure. Oh my goodness. So this morning I went out. So this was yesterday afternoon. You see, we got some heat in the upper chakras, more upgrading, more purging, right? And then we went into the integration overnight. And then this morning, I was like, what is going on? Because I can feel the energy, right? I feel it before I even go look at the chart. I've always done this. That's how I was trained. And so I was feeling energy coming from the earth more than from the sun, right? And it was almost like magnifying, like pulling down. But the big kicker for me, and let me know in here, I did see one comment already. This was pulling on my solar plexus, like it felt like they were being pulled down, pulled out, stretched up, stretched around. I felt really tired. So if you thought you were anxious today, that was this. So this is a massive purge, but you can see this. Whenever you see these sneaky vertical lines, those tend to be, it makes each column, for me anyway, it feels more like it's more disruptive. Versus if this is just one smooth energy. And in here, some of this felt like some timeline jumps to me also. And so of course I had to wait till I had to get some energy up and then I sat and I asked my guides, I was literally like, what in the focaccia bread is happening? What is that? I was like, what's that? So I did, of course, and they're snarky. Well, you felt it. Yes, I did feel it. And I did feel it from the ground, which was really wild. So if you felt anything in the lower limbs, this is a upgrade and purge of the lower chakras, the root chakra specifically, because that's where everyone holds false beliefs about their identity, right? You're not bringing forward an improved version of your 3D self. That's not who's coming forward. Your true self is being revealed, right? And so this is that, okay, who's still holding on for dear life to an identity that is not their truth? So this was giving that, and then simultaneously, this is the stinker that, it wreaked havoc on my stomach today, just while it was going on. And so once I sat though and got what it was, I'm going to share with you exactly what I did to calm this the heck down, because I was not having it. It was like literally churning. It felt like someone was stretching them out and flipping them upside down and try to pull them under the ground. It was really bizarre. So that's why I think I even put in the description, if you felt weird today, you're perfect. You are perfect. So let me take a peek and see who is in here. Carol is here from Massachusetts. Hi, Carol. Donna's here from Michigan. Hello, happy 4th to you guys. Christy in Arizona. Christy. Daniel, yeah, you felt it in the one. Yes, Daniel, absolutely. That was the exact expression I used with my guides. Well said. Very strange indeed. Hello from Clovis. Hi, Robin. Robin's in New Jersey. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. Robin, I feel you there. Just the the energy that was running through, it was almost like my body was running the energy in reverse from what it usually does. That's like the best description. And it was like I was turned upside down, and then whatever the heck was happening happened. But now, mind you, I'm saying this, but nothing bad has happened. I'll tell you, this is always good, right? This is our light. This is our ascension. This is part of our process. But this one was just so unusual that I had to come in here. I was like, I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait to see what's next, because I thought, what if this sucker gets bigger? I want everybody to know how to handle this too. This was really, just, it was really aggressive is the best way I could put it. So if you felt, like your solar plexus were going off, which is our power center, right? So a purge in the power center means anywhere where you felt powerless or you still think you're powerless. This is like perfectionism, still trying to plan and strategize. Those energies are 3D energies, and they're dense. And so I think they thought, well, let's make them feel like they're upside down and just blast the solar plexus now. At the same time, right, the same region is also our heart center. So the energy that I was feeling, I absolutely could feel energy on the surface of the earth. And so what they brought in to me was I'm going to try and put this in some Who-man words that make some sense. They showed me light, right? Light almost like this, actually, covering the whole surface of the earth. And it was for heart resonance. So it was a collective heart resonance reset that happened. And so again, that's a lot of activity, right? In the center, you've got the solar plexus sitting right under the heart chakra. And so remember, the chakras are energy centers, right? They're energy centers, so that they don't have nerve endings, but your solar plexus is in there. And it was feeling, I think we had some really violent tornado action going on all simultaneously. Okay, let me peek in here. Nikki's here from Dayton, Oregon. Welcome. Oh, Francesca from Peru. Bienvenidos. Thank you for shining your light. You might be you might be the first from Peru. So happy you're here. What beautiful energy you've got going on there. I think that there's going to be a love train Machu Picchu. Has to happen. I really do. Hey, Carol. Awesome. Biba. Hello. Yes, very odd. Yeah, exactly. Very odd and okay. That's well said. So yeah, so this physically, if your body felt, if you were like, well, what is going on? Then you're perfectly fine, because that was the whole feeling really for much of the day. So I started feeling this around 9:30ish my time. And so I pulled this at 2 p.m. today, so like 4 hours ago, and you can see it went on for hours. Once I tuned in and caught on to what it was, I was like, okay, this is going to get some love, because I'll tell you, I do not miss the days where my solar plexus were going off every single day. That happened to me when I was healing for like a year. And it was like the worst feeling. Like it would, from the moment I woke up till I went to sleep, the solar plexus were going, and yuck. Super tired, no appetite. Yep, Gina, yep. That's right on point. Let's see, who else do we have here? Monique is here from Quebec City. Awesome. Welcome to you, Monique. So, yeah, so this is bizarre. Now, I'm going to show you the Shakalaka chart, because this is an interesting thing that I noticed a few weeks ago. Maybe, I don't know, it's all blur. Maybe it was a few weeks ago. Yeah, it was during the month of June. We had this unique pattern that I saw that I had never seen, but this was in the upper chakras, and it was like a table, almost like a shelf. So wait till you, hang on. Let me switch screens here, because we got that stinking shelf now in the lower chakras, which explains a lot. Here we go. Boom. All right, let me move my melon out of the way so you can see this better. Here we go. All right, so see here, Look at these lower chakras. Here's that shelf. It goes up and it stays up, even though then there's purging going on too. But look at the sacral chakra. If you could see this one, this red line is our sacral chakra. That one, it goes up even higher and then it stabilizes. And then here's this one. It's a little bit lower than the other two, but this is where all that release was coming in. And so power center. So I like tuned in and talked to my body and said, how can we calm that shit down right now? So we're going to do this today. We're going to do it together because I don't think we can overdo it when we're feeling like we're tossed upside down and like today wasn't the industrial washing machine. Today was like a Cuisinart blender, or you know that thing that you can throw a tree in and it turns it into juice. Yeah, that's what I felt, like a food processor today. But I didn't process a lot of food because of it. Definitely water though. Hearing a lot about water. Another thing is my guides are bringing me a water blessing and activation coming in. Once I have it, we'll definitely get to do that as a group because that's going to be super important. Our body is mostly water, and you know, your water has a consciousness. So they're giving us something to infuse that so that as you put it in your body, so instead of, they don't want us to just guzzle it and be done with it, we're going to do an activation so that you have a way of really activating your water, and it's going to really help with integration, they're telling me. So as soon as that makes its way through the blender system, I will share it, absolutely. And I'm almost feeling like I might incorporate a little sound healing with that because it feels appropriate. Okay, so you see all this craziness. Oh gosh. Yeah, no appetite, tiredness. Yep, electronics. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is, it's funny you mentioned electronics. I was hearing that from a lot of people today. They were like, what is going on? So I'm telling you, it felt magnetic today. That, you know, it felt like you normally feel the light coming from the sun, it comes through your body. Today felt like we were getting magnetized from the bottom. So cool. So yeah, you got to know if this is this is going on. I'm not shocked at all about the electronics. So let's I'm going to ground us all, and then I'm going to give everybody this my secret sauce that came in today. This worked so beautifully for the solar plexus, but you know, I want to get rid of this evidence because we're going for calm, and I already know what color I'm going for. You know, you guys already know. If you know, you know. Bang, we're going for some calm purple. Yes, yes. Okay, so let's get this here. Oh, everybody's energy here is still good. Even with all this, the energy here is so fantastic. I feel better already. Just hanging on the train here always feels good. So let's do this. We're going to take a little, we'll do a little grounding with Gaia, although I have to tell you, I think she grounded us. I think, but it was like we got magnetized big time, but we're going to ground, and then we're going to come up to the solar plex area, and I'll share with you what came through for me, and it really helped. So if you want, as long as you are not driving, go ahead and close your eyes, and then bring your attention to your breath, and then see if you can first slow it down. Just take a couple of just cleansing breaths. And then when you're ready, we're going to ground into Gaia. So we'll take one nice deliberate inhale. Pause at the top. And exhale down to Gaia's heart. Inhale, come up to your heart space. Exhale, back down to Gaia's heart. Inhale, come back up to your heart space. And from here, see, sense, or feel if the front door to your heart is open. And then notice if the back door to your sacred heart is open. And if needed, just take a small inhale, real easy, and then gently exhale to guide it open. And then now you're going to take an inhale and place a hand over your solar plexus. And you're going to inhale, exhale, feel the power coming from your hand. And then on the inhale, say this aloud. I control nothing. Exhale, release. Take an inhale. Feel the power. I control nothing. Release. Take another inhale. It is not my job to control anything. Exhale, release. Take an inhale. Please release all energies that are not my own. Exhale, release. Inhale. Please release all energies that are not my own. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale. Please release all energies that are not my own. Exhale, release. And now we're going to bring in some light, keeping your hand on your solar plexus. Inhale. I fill myself with pure love and light. Exhale, relax. Inhale one more time. I fill myself with pure love and light. Exhale, relax. We're going to do one more. Take an inhale. I fill myself with pure love and light. Exhale all the way back down to Gaia's heart. We're going to stay in Gaia's heart. Take an inhale. Exhale, merge your light with hers. And then on the inhale, slowly come back up into your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes, and then gently open your eyes. I hope you felt that. You're welcome. Surrender, control is the key. Powerlessness is what's being released because it's false, right? So that's what's being shaken up there. So we're going with the program. I release all control is the key. We're going with the flow. We're going with the flow of the blender, which today was quite circular and active. So you can come back and listen to that if your solar plexus feel like they're in the blender. Really, this give up the power, because our power comes from our truth, never from fear. All of your power comes from a place of pure love and light, never from fear. So anything their human is trying to control always out of fear, never love. Because when we operate from our truth, when we choose that timeline, our higher timeline, right, and operate from truth, it's a knowing. It's a knowing. So the trust is already there. And so I did that when I saw what the energy was doing. I was like, okay, I'll play ball. It's all you. All you, and your guides and angels are really helping with this too. They're very present with these energies, and the heart healing, there's still heart healing coming on. So if you feel those emotional bursts coming up too, why am I sad? These are sad parts that have been hanging around for many, many, many incarnations that are now finally letting go and going to the light. And it's happening. Really what they're showing me is our hearts are literally blossoming energetically. And so, a lot of us had Band-Aids and ace bandages and gauze and you name it. We had that heart plastered down, right? And so now it's in our truth, in pure love and light. It is, there's nothing for it to fear. So it's coming back online and really, really expanding energetically. So wanted to come in and share that with you guys. No, you're not going crazy. No, your body is not, body's not failing you. The body is truly, truly doing miraculous things these days. And we'll just do our best to come in here and say, okay, what do we do to stay in the flow? Choose that higher timeline, really focus on the breath, and water is imperative right now. And take a moment to just, fill your water and bless it with pure love and light. The water has a consciousness, and you take it on when you put it in your body. So give some extra love. And then as that activation comes through, I will be sharing that here very quickly as soon as it comes through. So thanks for this. Thanks for coming for this late afternoon hang. I literally didn't want to leave anybody hanging until tomorrow because this was too bizarre. And I thought, who knows what's coming in after this round? But now at least we know how to get those solar plexus more right. Janice, for some reason, I can't feel my heart. Okay, do not worry about that, Janice. I went through that for a long time. And one way that you can feel the energy of it is, for me, I was watching videos with like puppies and like little mini horses and mini cows, something that warms your heart. That's all you need to know. Okay. So, a lot of us have layers and layers and layers, but it's what you want to do is feel the heart connection. And so anything that would bring you joy, even if it's the simplest thing, that can help you. For me too, I started going to, when I was living in LA, I went to the Self-Realization Center, and they do great. They do these meditations, and for me, it was great for me connecting to the heart. So, and if you want, Janice, grab my email out of the profile, and I can share with you a cool video that I think will help you. Because listen, I was like, do I need a pacemaker? Like when I had mentors telling me, go into your heart space. And I was like, where's that? Am I getting a map? How come everybody else can drop into their heart? And I was like, I'm dropping, but I'm dropping, but I can't feel it. But I promise you it's there. It is absolutely there, and it is opening. And so, but there's little things that you can do. It's just that essence, getting the essence of it again and feeling that connection to it. That's going to be coming online for many, especially right now. I feel like in July, it's everything for the past couple weeks, at least the last 2 weeks, has been all heart healing and heart expanding, because everything comes from our heart, and our light expands literally from within our heart chakra. So there's it's getting a lot of love and attention right now. So, cool. Oh, well, Julie, it's on their site. I can probably share the link. Yeah, they have their own site. The Self-Realization Temple has their own site. If I can find it, I can drop it into the description here. They have so many. I love to go in and see which one resonates, but I love them. The monks are really funny, and it is not, and by the way, it's all spiritual. It is not tied. It is not a religion separation. Not that. It's definitely 100% spiritual. They talk to you like a soul, like you're a soul in a body. And so that's what we're all remembering. So that's why I resonate with their messaging a lot. Plus the monks are funny. You know me, if it's not funny, why am I doing it? Why am I doing it if it's not funny? It doesn't have to be serious. It really doesn't. So cool. All right, guys, take care. Have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. If you're new here today, welcome to the Love Train. I follow the energy, and or in this case, I follow weirdness, and felt very compelled to come in and share it with you guys. So I love you guys so much. We've got this. I love it. The weirdness to me is a sign that we are evolving quicker and quicker and quicker. And so let's play in these 5D energies. Start, playing about what are you creating? What timeline are you choosing? Stay out of that rear view mirror. It's not helping you. The rear view mirror is going to make your solar plexus work harder. So, all right. Take care, guys. Love you.